Okay, I didn't film the beginning of this process, although I probably should have. I'm doing this ring a little different than normal. I've got it wrapped around the ring mandrel 3 times, and now I'm going to do the band. Normally I would do the band in 3 separate pieces to make this part of the process a little easier, but I thought I would try something different today, so we'll see how it goes. Once I get a couple of wraps on here and it's pretty secure, I can probably take it off of this. And I start in the middle of the piece of half round wire. That way I know I've got plenty on each side. I don't know if you can tell by all those wires dangling around, but that's what I'm doing. So I'm just going to keep wrapping this off camera and then we'll come back. So I believe I have the ring shank where I want it. And let's see what size it is. Alright, so that's a little bit big. I wanted a 6.5. So I don't have one of those fancy setups for my mandrels, so I just have to hold on to it. And try to pull this. And actually I'm going to set it up here just a little bit at 6 instead of 6.5. Because it has a tendency to spring open on me. And now I'm just going to keep wrapping the half round around the rest of the ring shank. So I'm going to alternate making one wrap on each side and then checking the size as I go. So let's see if I've got it stretched out by working with it, and I did a little bit. So again, I'm going to pull it from each side. Now I've got it back at 6 again, and I'm just going to keep doing this. Okay, so the band is finished, and we now have a nice comfy place for our stone to sit. And this is the stone I'm using, Skye Marble. This is a custom piece for a friend of mine. And I'm going to check the size again. Perfect. Perfect size, 6.5. That's what I wanted. Now I could just clip these ends off on the half round, but I think just for something fancy and a little more secure, I'm going to wrap it around these 2 base wires. We'll see how that goes. One side wrapped. Now on to the other side. So I finished up the end pieces, gave it a few slugs with the hammer, and keep in mind when you do that, it's probably going to loosen up a little bit, but I wanted to make sure it was uniform and snug around the ring mandrel. Now it's time to set the stone. Okay, we're going to see if I can accomplish this on camera. That's the stone, that's where I want it to sit. And I'm going to take these wires towards the middle, towards the opposite side, like this, and take this one around like this, and try to make a little home for the stone to sit. And this is going to take some finagling, so bear with me. And I want it to be as tight as possible. And I dropped the stuff because that's what I do. Okay, so just going to keep wrapping until I give it a nice little home to sit in. And see how it's wanting to kind of go wonky? So that's something I'm going to have to work with, because I want this stone to be like this, not sideways. So I'm going to keep working on shaping that and come back. And the stone is set. I'm just going to give it maybe one more wrap on the side so it's nice and secure and comfortable. And then I'm going to give it the old drop test on the carpet. This is for my friend Delphi over at Daughter of Delphi in Manhattan, Kansas on 5th Street. I hope she likes it. I did one more wrap around and 1/4 of an inch on each side, and I'm just going to make a little loop so there's nothing sharp sticking out. So I made a little error starting and stopping the video. I lost track of what I was doing. I have 2 loops on this side, 2 wraps, and only 1 on this side before I cut the wire. So if she is okay with that, then that's fine, but if she wants me to, I will remake it. I'll let you know what happens.